Hey, I'm back with another one. How y'all guys doing tonight? So I have some thoughts. I was gonna leave y'all alone, but I changed my mind. I said, you know what? You know what? What's the problem? Why can't we just spend a little bit more time together? I'm not going nowhere. I ain't got nothing to do. So let me spend some time with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all something 5 minutes. So hopefully y'all had a great dinner. All I had was a honey bun, but hopefully y'all had a really well made dinner. Hopefully y'all getting ready for work tomorrow. It's around that time. If you're not in bed, you should be in bed. Hopefully you'll get this tomorrow. So I did some research, not on purpose, but when these cases come arise, and I start noticing things, and I start seeing stuff, I try not to put too much into it, right? I was trying not to get too deep in it, right? But what had happened was every time I turn on my TV, I would see another story about another story about another story. It's like weird. I'm like, why I keep seeing this? I didn't know this kid. Wouldn't have known this kid if he was still on Earth. I would never cross this kid path ever. Wouldn't have a damn thing in common because we're like two different age brackets. He was on that stuff, and that was not my age. Huh. What I think was an excuse of me. Damn it. So the girl for the foolio case, right? I was like, this rabbit hole just popped up, right? So they was talking about her, right? And at first, I remember my other my other video. I was saying to y'all like, she don't even know him, blah blah blah. She knew him. They all went to school together and lived around the same area. So he got involved with a certain organization that everybody knows, and it's the same stuff that runs through your body, like blood and stuff like that runs through your body. So long story short, he's with them, and he's giving out hits. He's doing his music thing. I don't know if he personally took anybody's, but he knows the people who know the people that may have taken out the people type stuff. And some of those people, I won't say one, I think it was like 2 or 3 of them that passed away involving him somehow. She knew them. Her boyfriend from high school, who they both got in a situation, they both was locked up for his murder because they all knew each other. So they all knew the stuff that he was doing when he was desecrating people's graves, and he was being a weird person to people. She knew her boyfriend was in a gang because she had his gang name on the back of her ear and in the middle of her chest, a tattoo. And that's the other stuff she was lying about. And she was said back when she was like 17 that guy Julio should be murdered. Now back then, she said it was just gossip. She didn't really mean it. But it's kind of funny how you're involved in this. It's like, out of all things to do, this is what you get involved in. And I think that along the way, from being around street stuff, getting mixed up in street stuff, it becomes part of you. And it may not be on purpose, but when you start losing friends and people you love and care about are dying because, or being murdered because this one person has some type of involvement, and he's getting famous and he's starting to get his little money, and the opportunity comes up because you know somebody who knew somebody who tried to get him the first time and missed him, and wanted him so bad because they paid him money to get him. So he calls in the big guns, his brother, and his brother's girlfriend. I'm yawning right now. So I'm not sleepy at all. It's crazy. And it's like she knew the people. She knew the players. She was a part of taking pictures. She even tried to mask up a little bit at one of the clubs she went to. She helped them get the Airbnb. She was lying about the guys being inside when they went around the back to put the stuff in. And she went in through the front door of the code to get the Airbnb. She was on camera, not really going to the club, but kind of like scoping it out to see what's going on. She knew on the backside, the people that he knew, she knew them. And she was also talking to those people. And it's like, what does that got to do with you? Why are you so involved? You know, usually for something like this, I would have no care about it. But it's something about certain cases and certain situations that get you every time. I'll be like, damn, son. I didn't want to care. I don't want no involvement. I don't even know these people. Like, this is weird to me. Why do I keep seeing it? And her stuff just kept popping up after her. And I'm watching it. And it's like she knew a lot of things. And it's not just what she knew. It's her lack. Let me see. It's her lack of not even having emotions. That's not the thing. It's that I don't care. I don't know, which is fine. You can say I don't know, I don't care, or whatever. But you're dealing with a murder case. You might potentially, she could have went to jail for the rest of her life. I think people took pity on her because she looks so small and so frail. Like, if you see her from last week when they had her court date, she looks so tiny. Like, she is tiny, a little thing. So I think they seen her what she looked like. They figure, she's in her 20s, she a kid. And then she used the fact that her boyfriend used to beat on her, but she would fight tooth and nail to call that man 8 to 10 times a day. Even the courts were telling her not to do it. She's like, I'm gonna do it anyway. She's scared of somebody, but she wants to call him 100 times a day. Well, they have a kid now who calls 10 times a day. Because he's not getting no vagina in jail, honey. It ain't no woman over there. But that's neither here nor there. It's just that if y'all ever watch like Power, if y'all ever watch like the let me think of another one. Like any of those gangster movies and shows, and you ever see the female that just like she gonna have a nigga back, like she's about that life, she been in that life, and like they like to call her now setup queen. And was this such a bad thing? Was this foolio guy a good guy? From what I heard, he wasn't a good person. He was too caught up in the game. He's helping taking people's lives. And I think she may have seen it like, oh snap, I'm killing my friends. Okay, cool. Let me help you escort you out this world. Let me do what I can. Like, girl. You want to say it's for your man? I don't think it was for her man. I think it was for her. That's all I gotta say about that. But I just thought it was like crazy. Just me watching it. I think I watched her interrogation like 2 or 3 times. I was like, her body language and just lying. Like I said, they kept showing her herself in front of the places that she says she never was, that she don't know about. That wasn't her. But then they show her and the place. And just that that I don't give a F. And then the way she was answering the questions on the stand. You know what I mean? Like she been practicing in the mirror for this shit. I just, I'm a woman, so I see that a little deeper. And I wanted to feel bad for her because I felt like she was in a situation, but I don't think she was in a situation. I think she was the situation. And the main kid that did it, if her and him got together, Bonnie and Clyde. Not even the dude that she was with is Bonnie and Clyde. No, I think if she would have got with the other kid, they would have been crazy in love. They fit each other so well. Almost the same person. Her boyfriend's actually an idiot. A fool. It's like he's such a dumbass. And him beating on her wasn't good neither. And them beating on each other wasn't good. But it's just, child. Anyways, I'll see y'all. I'll be back with another.